Logan's starting us off with depressing shit already.
Rip.
Oh yeah. So it's that time. It's the Heavy Metal Bros. Tonight we're going to be bringing at you the top 5 live albums. And it's subjective. We know this. I kept mine in a. I mean, I try to keep hard rock metal in mind. I'm not going to be surprising you guys with the Who album, or the Grateful Dead, or well, I don't like Grateful Dead. Yeah,
Yeah, I kept mine to hard rock and metal too, because it would get crazy if I went just regular rock and shit.
Yeah, but
that was just personally though.
And we'll go ahead and get the elephant out of the room. We lost a lot of greats in the metal and hard rock world.
Yeah.
And Mm-hmm.
Elephant in the room. Fuck, 3 elephants.
Yeah. So
in 3 consecutive days too.
I know.
It was nuts.
So fucking sad, man.
Right in a row, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, we talk a lot on Heavy Metal Bros about Metal Church and how bands that we loved back in the day coming out with these albums that are fucking as good, if not better, than some of their other shit. And
Absolutely.
Metal Church definitely fucking reached that. And Mike being he was I hate to say it, because I hate to say it, but he was my favorite fucking Metal Church vocalist.
He was mine too.
Yeah. But
I love all the guys that they had, but I think the stuff with Mike, I think the song-wise are my favorite songs.
Yeah. And then
when
fucking Joey is
political. It got you had Date with Poverty. I love that song.
Fuck, I remember that on Headbangers Ball, dude.
That video is great where they're yelling into the empty refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yes. So good, man. And then fucking Joey as a fucking drummer. I mean, fuck.
That's sad.
Yeah. And as a fucking guitarist too, because I fucking love him in Murder Dolls. So I mean, it's just so fucking bad, man. It's just and fucking losing Dusty from ZZ Top. It's fucking. And then last week we lost a couple members of fucking Cinderella.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. We lost a guitar player. What was his name? Jeff
Lamar.
Yeah, and then the keyboardist. He also toured with Kiss.
he did. That's right.
He played keys on the Hot in the Shade, and he played keys on the Crazy Nights tours.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And they had only announced within the past couple of months that he was really struggling. I think they said with cancer.
Oh.
And then it was I think, but then I feel all of a sudden they said Jeff died, and then right after that they said that Gary Corbett died, and it was oh man, just a 1-2 punch for that crew. And I don't know, when the last time he played with Cinderella was, because I know Tom Kiefer does his solo stuff a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But still, just what a gut punch. Cinderella had some great stuff.
Oh yeah.
They did a lot of good stuff.
And I don't care what anybody says. I love Nobody's Fool.
Hey,
I do too.
You're nobody's fool, man.
I'm nobody's fucking fool, man. Was it a Gypsy Road? Or
Yeah.
Well, Gypsy Road can't take me home. Yeah.
Push is a good one.
I mean, well, for the first 3 fucking Cinderella albums, I really fucking like them.
Yeah.
I mean, after that, I
really good.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I am still game for doing fucking some heavy metal, hair metals countdowns. I mean, I would be all about it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah. Oh, I think maybe we just go crazy, guys, and we do. Yeah, Bobby Blotzer presents the hair metal experience, and we just pick from all our favorite bands from that era.
Yeah, I mean, I would be totally game for that, man.
Yeah.
I know we had a conversation about what we would like to do next, and I mean, I think we're going to take the plunge and hit Maiden.
Yeah.
Might as well, because the album comes out September 3rd.
Out next month.
Yeah, so
perfect
August we'll do Maiden. September I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I know we kind of talked about it backstage about doing Immortal, but I mean,
I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
and we got something special for December.
Oh,
Yes, we've already been talking about it.
Yes, but we won't talk about that one yet.
Which shows you how fucked up we are. We skipped Halloween, or like, how did we go? We
Well,
got August ready. We're talking September, and then we're like, we know what Christmas will be. How did
Didn't
we
we
skip the
throw
most
out-
obvious thing that all of us would want to do?
I've already said, man, I want to do Topo.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh man, okay.
I want to do Topo.
Could I put the song that Peter did with Tony on the Iommi album?
You sure can, because I know. I generally when we do these things, you know, we kind of ignore solos and stuff. Which when we do Kiss, I'll ignore my probably favorite Paul Stanley song that I
The one you sent us this morning?
Yeah. Well, I needed that this morning. It was like it popped up and started playing. And I was like, I needed that to get
Gotta
going
lift the
this
wind,
morning.
bro.
Yep.
Well, before we get going, speaking of Kiss, I took the plunge and I bought the $75 ticket to get an autograph from Peter Criss at the Fanboy Convention.
I will be doing that as well.
You're doing it?
I will
Oh,
be
man.
doing-
So I think I'm going to
be.
have him just do the solo album from 78
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't decided. And I always feel like a complete jackass when I do those things. You pay all this money and you're basically just like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then you walk away and I got some stupid signature. But dude's the fucking cat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still kicking myself for not doing Gene.
I'm kicking myself for not getting just an autographed picture. I took a picture with him and I hated it, so I think I threw the damn thing out.
To keep on the Kiss topic, 4 weeks from today is when I'm seeing them in Raleigh.
Yes,
Thanks,
that's
dude.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks
Nice.
to this beautiful girl across the room here for those tickets.
That is a wonderful
Hell,
gift.
yes.
Are you guys going to the Ace and Alice Cooper in
Yes.
Nashville?
Yes, I've
Yeah,
never
I'm
seen the
thinking about
Ace. I'm so fucking pumped about seeing the Space Ace, dude. And
Yeah.
oh man, I don't care how
Think
washed
about
up he is.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
care
still
how
Ace.
uninterested he is in singing. I'm so fucking ready.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
I enjoyed his. I enjoyed his cover albums. What Origins? The Origins album.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite
Those
songs
are
on that are the
those
Kiss songs.
Space
but
Trucking, man.
Yeah, me too.
John Five
Sweet.
played on one of them,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
which I'm sure he fucking geeked out because I know he's a massive Kiss fan.
Oh, yeah.
But he did great with Space Trucking, man. I love that version. His version of that.
Come on.
Space Ace Trucking. Yeah.
All right, so you guys ready to get into this?
Let's get live, brother.
Yep.
All right. Like last time, I will not take up the spot number 1. I will bestow that over to Trent.
Oh,
Well, that way.
Okay.
Number 1. No,
I'll kick
number
it off.
5, brother.
All right, my number 5 live album, I got to go with from 1978, Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous.
oh man.
Yeah,
Nice.
great album. It's versatile. You know, they're at the top of their game, and like, you know, Huey Lewis makes an appearance on there. It's
I can hear
What?
this
really
on
good.
there.
Yeah, you got
Weird.
guitars, rocket saxes, all that shit, man. Just everything rock and roll, man. And Phil's great on it, you know.
And
It's
what an
that last
iconic
one, I
cover.
think, before Brian Robertson quit. And I think it was recorded on Johnny the Fox tour, but I'm not sure.
I think it was.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my number 5, man.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I mean, that era of Thin Lizzy just kicks ass all around.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that
they're on
stuff.
fire right there.
Yeah, completely.
What do you got, David? What's your number 5?
My number 5, I went ahead and picked Kiss Alive 3.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
Good
one.
one.
I'm
Good
a
one.
big Kiss fan, and it was hard to pick number 3 because number 1 and 2 are excellent as well.
Yeah.
Definitely went with Alive 3 on that one. Great songs. And different versions if you get remasters and, like, you know, older CD pressings. So
Yeah.
check both of them out. Different takes.
I think the version think the version that I have. Yeah, look at that. There's the cover.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
got that's the box set version, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
mine has the bonus track, "Take It Off,"
Yeah, baby.
Great song.
Yeah.
That's
which I
where it's
believe
at.
was co-written by Kane Roberts.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, one day Little J will love Kane as much as me and you, Joe.
I mean, it's fucking heresy that people don't appreciate Kane.
For sure,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
I don't understand it at all. How could you not appreciate Kane?
Yeah, mine's got it. Track. It's on mine. It's track 13. "Take It Off." It's in between "Forever" and "I Love It Loud."
Yeah, dude.
And I believe that's on Kissology, right? There's like a show from that tour.
Yeah, it is.
and
It
because
is.
Paul brings out the girls in the skimpy bikinis.
Yeah, that show rules on Kissology. It's so
That's
good.
the one that's got like the Statue of Liberty and the face explodes.
Yeah. Dad saw that tour.
Oh, that's
So-
amazing.
Yeah.
That
That is good.
that we saw Melissa or Insane Sis and I saw that tour as well. That was god damn fucking it was awesome. Trent, were you with us at that show?
Which one? The
The Kiss Revenge tour. You went
no, it
with
was
the
Hot in the Shade. We were Hot in the Shade.
okay, so Hot in the
With
Shade.
That would've been
Okay.
amazing,
Winger and
too.
Slaughter played.
That
with.
that actually was Insane Sis' first concert was a Hot in the Shade tour.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to
That's
see
a
Eric
good first
Carr.
show.
Yeah.
That's a really
That's
good
pretty
first
amazing.
Yeah. Dude, did
The
you guys-
version of Deuce on that one, Dave, is fucking awesome with Eric's double drums on Deuce. Oh my god, what bums me out is when I've only seen Kiss once. I saw him on the Sonic Boom tour, and it was great and all. But that was also during that era where I felt like they basically told Eric, not only do you dress like Peter Criss, but play like Peter Criss.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically dropped the double kick, especially on stuff like Deuce. And I was like, man, it's like if you watched the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, but they took out all the splits.
Yeah.
Like I know the
Sure,
splits are
bad.
there, and I know that he can do them, but you're not showing me them, and I really got bummed out because
Yeah,
Eric is a
I
wild
understand,
drummer. That guy's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Kiss is kind of letting him start to get out of the box again on some
Good.
of those songs.
I hope so. I hope so.
I
They
mean, it's bad
finally let
enough
him
that they
sing
make him
Beth,
dress
didn't
like
they?
Peter. Let him play like Eric Singer. He's Eric Singer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Logan, what you got, sir?
All right, so my number 5 is an album from 1991. It's Slayer, Decade of Aggression.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I mean, most of the songs on there I feel like are better than the studio versions. I just prefer it. If I'm going to listen to Slayer, that's usually what I put on.
Right.
The best part about it is that either way, you still can't hear Tom's bass.
Right,
It's just not there. Like he's up there picking away, but you can't hear shit.
right.
Did the same person do sound that did Jason Newsted
They
on
probably did, yeah.
Justice
Yeah.
for All?
Yeah, if you look down, it'll say audio engineering by Lars Ulrich, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's a cool double album. I remember when I first got that at the old Disc Exchange, I was really bummed because I think of the Seasons of the Abyss songs they play, I feel like they play like 8 of the 10 songs from the album,
Yeah.
and I love Skeletons of Society, but they don't play that one.
Yeah.
And I think the other one is Temptation that they don't play, which is also like one of my other favorite songs on that album. So I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
But you know what, Joe? We got
saw
to
them
see
on that tour.
I know. We got to see the whole fucking album. So
Which was
that
righteous.
was.
I
yes,
still have that
was
tour shirt. I still wear it all the time.
Nice, nice. So, Joe, what you got for us for number 5?
I think of the records we've said so far, mine is the most recent. This one's from 2013. And it is from a San Francisco band. You might have heard of them, called Testament.
Oh,
nice.
And I'm going, it's The Dark Roots of Thrash. They did this on the Dark Roots of Earth tour.
Oh god, that's one of my favorite albums by them, dude.
So we got, you got Chuck, Eric. Greg was still in the band when they did this. I think this is the last thing they did with Greg Christian before they had that ugly breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Gene is on the drums and Alex on guitar, and they do 1, 2, 3, 4 songs from Dark Roots of Earth, which sound amazing on here.
Yeah,
They
that's
do,
one of my favorite records, Bob.
They do 2 from Formation. Both sound absolutely ripping here.
Yeah.
They do like 3 or 4 from The Gathering. So like they play the bulk of it is newer Testament stuff. My only complaint is nothing from Low and nothing from Demonic and nothing from The Ritual, which I love those albums.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
I
So,
need to
like-
check that out. I don't think I've heard it a lot. If
Oh
at
man,
all,
it's
I need
great.
to-
Like
Yeah.
it's of course it's got Burnt Offerings, it's got Into the Pit, it's got Practice What You Preach, it's got Haunting, New Order, all those classic ones. But then it's got Dark Roots, True American Hate, More Than Meets the Eye, Formation of Damnation, DNR, Riding the Snake, which like they
Yeah.
never play. So and just quality wise, it's a fucking awesome sounding
Yeah, dude. I love
live
True
record.
American Hate too. That's one of my favorites, man.
I would definitely recommend you guys checking it
Yeah, I
out.
need to check it out.
Cool.
But with that being said, it'd be like number one if they put Electric Crown, Low, and Demonic Refusal on that album. Those albums never get enough love in my book. I love
Yeah.
those ones.
Me too.
Nice. So my number 5 is a it's an EP. I was debating on do I do it or do I not, but it's such a fucking it's like. And at the time, this band they're only like they're probably not playing hour sets anyway. So it's a Bang Tango Live Injection.
Whoa!
Nice. Wow.
That's a good one,
That's a good pick.
Nice. So,
Bang Tango Live back in the day was something to talk about. They were fucking, and that's why they done a live album, much like Kiss. I mean, when you hear Kiss on those albums, you didn't hear Kiss, you fucking heard Kiss live. Bang Tango was the same way. It's like their albums were good, but live, they were real fucking good.
Dude, I love
That's a
Bang
deep cut,
Tango.
Doug. That's
Yeah.
a good call, man.
I mean this album. I mean, I could be wrong. I think they came out with this before they ever came out with their fucking debut. I could be wrong. Something I own this before I own their debut. I know that.
Man,
But
that's like
something
that Japanese band Sabat.
uh-huh.
Those
Yeah.
dudes have more demos and live
Oh, dude.
albums and EPs than they do studio albums.
So much stuff.
If you look on their stuff on the Metal Archives, it's just they're all in gray before you get to one that's bold and white for an
Yeah.
actual album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll do like 30 in like 2 years and then a studio album. God damn.
Yeah, dude.
True.
Doug turned me on to Bang Tango, man. I love those guys.
I love the name.
Way back in the day.
Yeah,
I
it's a
got a
good
lot of
name.
good memories. of Bang Tango.
I ended up getting to meet Joe Lestay when he was with a band called Beautiful Creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
And I
guys
mean,
are cool, too.
Joe is like a vocalist icon to me. I fucking love his vocals. I've loved his vocals since when I heard him like back in the 90s, early fucking 90s. So
Beautiful Creatures was the first band I saw at the first Ozfest I went to.
that's why I went to that Ozfest because
Yeah.
Beautiful Creatures was there, and I
I
was
like
like,
those guys too.
I love the whole thing, but when I heard I could see, because I never got to see Bang Tango until fucking like 10 or 15 years ago. They played at that place in Johnson City. Fuck.
Oh, Capone's?
I don't remember if it's Compones. It was Compones like a fucking a Ruby Tuesdays type place at one point. I mean, it was like straight
It's
up.
like a pizza and sub shop,
Yeah,
I mean, it could have been. I don't.
which is
I don't
so
remember
amazing that they do shows there.
I know.
They-
DJ Ashball was badass in Beautiful Creatures. Before he
He
became
was.
DJ Slashball, you know?
he was. DJ was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing about singing them live though is, I mean, you didn't have Call, Mark Knight, all these people were not in a band anymore. It was Joe, which Joe's voice still is fucking amazing, but it's like they became a cover band. They played more covers that night than they played their own original shit, and that was very disappointing.
Yeah, that's
Opening up was L.A. Guns.
Oh,
one?
It was Tracy,
okay.
but the vocalist was the dude Marty. I think his name was Marty. He was on that Rockstar show. I don't know if you guys
Rockstar
ever.
Supernova?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Rockstar show. I think it may have been the NXS one though.
Okay, yeah.
Like they were trying to fill in for Michael Hutchinson. I think it was that one. But yeah, he was like their vocalist, so that was kind of crazy.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. All right, Trent, what do you have for number 4?
My number 4 is old school shit. Comes from 1970. It is the Who Live at Leeds.
Oh,
Love that. Remember
that's
we
a
were
good
talking about
fucking
the Who
album,
they
dude.
stuck in?
Doug literally called out the Who earlier.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking good live album.
It is, man. It's the Who. Like same with Lizzie. Like it's them in the prime, and anybody. It's like, what's the big deal about the Who? Like, listen to this fucking album. It's like just you can hear it, the banner, the chemistry in the band. It's all there, man. Like it's just they're a well-oiled machine. It's hard to believe they didn't get along real good in life, man. Because when they got on stage, it was just magic.
Are there any cuts on that one from Quadrophenia?
No, I think Quadrophenia didn't come out till 73, and that one was 70. It was right after Tommy. I think it was on the Tommy too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, you can just hear the magic. It just comes through, and it's it's loud, it's pissed off. It's like, they kind of invented punk rock. And I agree with Pete Townsend on that, dude. They're the forefathers of it.
And John Entwistle was a freak of a bass player.
Oh man, he was badass, dude.
I've seen people talk about, and I've seen video of him doing his where he does it. He calls it like the typewriter, or something like that. And it's like this weird sort of tapping, plucking thing that he does. Like it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
I know, man. He was a genius, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
My favorite Who song is on, I think it's the only album they did without Keith Moon, or it's the first one they did without Keith Moon.
Yeah.
Eminence Front.
Oh yeah, Eminence Front. That was who did? Was it that Kenny guy, or was it Zach Starkey, or
I can't remember who it was.
Me either. I have to look, man. Shit. Yeah, I remember Keith Moon mentored Ringo's son. They were good friends and shit. He loved Keith Moon and. But yeah, Eminence Front, badass, dude.
What kind of a terrible parent must you be to let Keith Moon anywhere near your child?
Yeah. Dude, some of the stories him and Alice Cooper has, like Keith Moon, he said Alice was talking about he got married once, and Keith never got him anything for him. So he showed up when they got back from their honeymoon. They showed up. Keith Moon's at the door. Somehow he got in their house and he had this French maid outfit on. And he's like,
I believe that.
And he's like cleaning their house. And his wife's like, get this fucking madman out of here.
And I believe Cheryl Cooper probably said that too, is get this fucking madman out of my house.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, David, what do you have for your number 4?
For number 4, I went not really old school, but I went with something. It's one of the first live albums I ever heard, and it's kind of like a greatest hits for the band at the time. Is a lot of other live albums. It's a good way to get into bands at first. Especially back in the day when we didn't have internet and YouTube and all the ways of listening to music today. So my number 4 is something I heard very young, like in high school. When I first started getting into different kind of music, and it's a Live Cannibalism by Cannibal Corpse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
It's one of my favorite live albums. Yeah, and it also had a really good video with it too.
I had the VHS.
Yeah, my friend had a VHS, so I used to borrow that from him, and then I eventually got the CD as one of the first, CDs I got back in the day was that one because it was so good.
I like some of the versions of the Chris Barnes stuff more on Live Cannibalism than I do in the studio.
Me too. I love Live Cannibalism. It's great.
Chris is a fuck of a singer too. I love, and so is Corpse Grinder, but yeah.
Yeah.
And that was Corpse Grinder like 60 pounds ago.
Yeah. Up a little since then.
Yeah.
And I think there's some shots in it where Pat is wearing a Venom "Welcome to Hell" T-shirt on the video. I think.
Is it? It's long sleeve, ain't it?
I don't know if it's long sleeve or if he's wearing a long sleeve and then his Venom shirt over it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the one.
It's good to listen to in your car when I Come Blood comes on.
Yeah.
Turn it up real loud, roll down your windows.
Football, yeah. Good pick, dude. Good pick.
Yeah, very, very good. Logan, what do you have for number 4?
All right, so this is an album, number 4, that I put on, and we listened all the way through it on the ride back from the beach, the first beach trip I took this summer down to Pompano, because it was a long car ride anyway, but we listened to this whole album, and that just kind of cemented this being in the list. But it's Metallica, live shit binge and purge from
Oh,
'93.
good call, man.
Oh,
There
yes.
you go, dude. That's badass, dude.
very, very fucking good.
Yeah.
That version
Joe-
of Creeping Death, I talked about it, man, with all
Yeah.
the Mexicans screaming "die."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking awesome.
When
They're
we got
such
to
a
that
good
part,
live
I
band,
even
dude. Like, they're
when,
such a
when it
great
got to
live
that
band.
part, I even mentioned I was like, "Yeah, this is the part that Joe likes, where
Oh
Jason's
my god,
telling
dude,
all
it
the
gets me so
Mexicans."
pumped up. And Jason just sounds like an absolute hell beast on the backing vocals on there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then that version of Harvester of Sorrow it just
Oh, yeah.
crushes the studio version.
Mhm.
And they do that Cool Justice medley too,
Yep.
which is like the only time that thing ever appeared on anything.
Yeah, dude, they were great live band. I remember on the Black Album tour they did. You remember? I think you were there with me when James and Lars did the drum battle and shit. They
Yep.
both of
Yep.
them got on the drums and they had like.
Mhm.
My
that was
only real
funny.
complaint with the live in Mexico stuff is I think there's too much fucking around. And when they get into the solos, and then it's like an 18-minute solo, and then there's like a drum battle, and then they'll do like 3 or 4 covers, and it was like, boys,
That
there's a lot of material y'all could be playing right now.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
They-
version of Seek and Destroy is like 20 minutes long, and it's just it's
That
like, come
version
on.
of Seek is my favorite up until the part where they drag it out,
Mhm.
because it's like, man, they had such momentum and it kicked
They
so
did.
much ass, and
Dude,
then all of
yeah,
a sudden
they
it's
didn't
just
even
like
have an
we're gonna
opening
drunkenly
band.
be like, "Ah."
yeah. They didn't
What
even have an
is
opening band. We seen
He's
them,
like-
man. They was just like
Nope.
3 hours of Metallica. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They had a
cool.
little movie they showed like before they
Yeah.
come on, and like that was.
And James is wearing the old school Danzig shirt with just the skull on it in one of the shots in that movie.
Yeah. That was crazy shit, man. Like, yeah, they wear you out though, man. When the show's over, you're wore the fuck out.
Yep. Joe, what do you got for number 4, sir?
Number 4, I'm gonna go with one of my favorite bands. They're probably my top favorite 10 favorite bands. I pretty much love every album they've ever done, and they're one of those bands that has a shitload of live albums. Like, it's absurd. So I just picked. I don't have a physical copy of it, but I've got physical copies of other ones that I can show you guys. I'm going with Saxon. The Eagle Has Landed, the 40th anniversary
Yeah.
edition of the band. So it's like 40 tracks long, and the reason I picked it is just because it has the most Saxon you can get in one collection,
Yeah.
and it has stuff from the first album up through the most recent one, Thunderbolt. And they don't hit, I don't think, every album, but they hit a lot of them, and it's just they're one of those bands too, like with Kiss Alive or with the Metallica one or with Thin Lizzy. Like, the live stuff is probably just as good, if not better, than the studio version. So that's why I'm going to go with the 40th anniversary. It came out in 2019.
Yeah.
But you can't go wrong with Heavy Metal Thunder Live is really good. That's a double disc one. And then just to show them off, just because they're cool, I've got this thing of theirs called the Vinyl Horde.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
Sick,
nice.
And it's got the vinyls of The Eagle Has Landed Part 2. It's got the vinyls that make up The Eagle Has Landed Part 3. And then it has A Night Out with the Boys, which is like classic songs. And there's no real like crazy artwork on that, but it just comes in like this big box thing, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking nice, man.
That
And
is
the-
nice, man. I love
The
it,
version of the
guys.
album I'm talking about, it looks like The Eagle Has Landed, the original one, except it's got like a big 4-0 because they released it on their 40th anniversary.
Yeah. Hey,
So
Joe,
it's
what-
got the classics, it's got Denim and Leather, it's got Crusader, it's got all that shit, but it's also got Battering Ram and Thunderbolt, and they played
Yeah.
rock and roll and stuff like that.
What do you think about their cover of oh shit, what is that song called? Da, 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 da. It is the night. Goddamn, my memory's fucking
Oh
up.
God, the Christopher Cross song.
Yeah, Christopher Cross.
I
Fly
controversial
Like the
opinion.
Wind, yeah.
I love both versions, Christopher Cross and
do
Saxon's
too.
versions of that song.
I think I like Saxon's a little better though.
I mean,
man.
I'm
It was
giving the
rock-
edge to Saxon because they're my boys. And the video, there's so much 80s cliches in that video.
Yeah.
But
That shit-
I love the yacht rock version, dude. I'll
Yeah.
rock that with some flip flops and a polo t-shirt any day, bro.
Yeah. I just love the Saxon because it's just really inspiring, dude.
Oh yeah, and it's a great song. That
Yeah.
song is not on any of these, but it is on an album they did called like Live at St. George's Day.
Yeah.
Highly recommended as well.
Hell yeah. I wonder how long it's been since they've done that song live, man. Like, I wish they'd done it when we seen them in DC, man. But,
I've not seen them do it, but I think I've seen them do it on like tours around the ones we've seen them.
yeah. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude.
But and I will always shill for some Saxon, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. I love it too.
Fucking hey, we saw Saxon open for Priest.
Yeah.
So
I saw him open for UFO. I saw him
UFO,
headline a couple
yeah.
Oh,
times.
shit. I'd love to see UFO.
okay,
Like UFO,
so
another band whose members are dying left, right, and center over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so,
You know, just to fuck up our mood here a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sad.
it seems like more of the heavy metal bro episodes start with eulogy than
I know.
anything else. I mean, Jesus.
And it
Yeah.
always
It's
seems to
thing.
happen.
Last episode.
On
People dying,
on the
man.
Saxon Live 40th thing, they do. Andy Sneap comes out and plays 20,000 feet, but Fast Eddie Clark
Oh.
comes out and plays Ace of Spades on a song. And
Oh,
Yeah.
Fast Eddie Clark, of course, in Fastway, and Fast Eddie Clark also dead,
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
and Pete Wayne's
Man.
dead.
Well, Joe, you're really depressing me. So I'm going to go ahead and start spilling out my number 4 because you guys can call shenanigans because we talked about live albums, and this is a live album and more of a concept of a live album because it really wasn't a live album, but it gives you just kind of like the feeling of a live album because when you're fucking listening to it, it's just you would think, oh fuck, that this is a fucking crazy live album, but it's Topo Negative, Origin of a Feces.
Yeah.
It,
I love
it's
that shit, dude.
yeah, we could do that cover or this one, either one. Yeah, it's not a real live album. It's some different versions of their songs, and they went through and they did like crowd noises and doing a lot of shit. They had friends come over and chant "You suck." So if you've seen Topo
Nice.
Negative live, people chant "You suck, you suck, you." So
Yeah.
they did this whole thing, and in Germany there was a bomb threat at one of their shows, so they incorporated that into it. I mean, it's all and Peter would do like fucking banter in between songs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's like,
It's
who's the
a-
real asshole here? You pay
Yeah,
$5
you pay-
American.
You pay $15 American.
Yeah.
Who's the real asshole here?
Yeah.
So, but listening to that, it gives you the live experience, even though it's fake.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all right. Most of the fucking live albums aren't live either, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know,
Also,
man,
where can you go and pay $15 American and get into a fucking concert?
I know it
I
doesn't
know, right?
happen anymore. Well,
you
I don't know.
read, like, they
You just paid $10 to see Obsessed, didn't you?
My tickets for the Skull and Obsessed they came out to be 20. So
Oh,
it
shit.
was close.
I thought
but-
they were $10.
I know it came out to be 20, but dude, that's some doom metal here in Knoxville, and I
Yeah.
love Trouble, and the Skull is great too, so that'll be awesome.
You know what I heard about the Origin of Feces? They were supposed to do. It was either another album they were supposed to do, or a real live album. They give them the money, and like Josh took half of it and spent it on like Bud and cheap vodka. They didn't have.
That sounds about right.
That's what they did. And turned it into a record company.
It's a classic, man. I fucking
It is, man.
love
It's
it.
totally
I,
classic.
you put that on, and you're like unsuccessfully coping with the natural beauties of infidelity on this thing, or I know you're fucking someone else.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Great,
fucking. And then they're like, "Are you afraid?" I mean, it's a fucking amazing.
It really is.
I'm gonna run and grab a beer real quick. I'll be back.
Okay,
All right.
so Trent, you want to give us your number 3?
Number 3. My number 3 comes from 1987. The Ozzy Osbourne Randy Rhoads tribute.
Okay.
The cuts on that
Nice.
was just beautiful. When I first heard that, I had headphones and I was like, God damn, Randy Rhoads like blew my mind, man. You know,
Mhm.
Ozzy, that's him in his prime. It's just fucking awesome, dude. Like it captures Randy Rhoads in a good. I think it does him justice, man. You know, does the outtakes at the end, which was studio, but you know, you got to feel a little of his personality there in the D outtakes and shit. And then, you know, just the smoking ass solo in Suicide Solution. Yeah, man, I remember, like, dude, the first time I heard that, it changed me, man. It blew my fucking mind, dude.
Are you going tribute or live and loud?
Yeah, tribute.
Great pick.
Yeah.
Yes, it really was. You know, tribute was up there for me, and as was Speak of the Devil,
Yeah.
which oddly enough, the guitarist on that
It's Brad Gillis.
he
Night
never even
Ranger.
heard. He claims to never heard Black Sabbath before. Now I know we're talking 30 years, 40, 50
Yeah.
years from now, you know, but how the fuck do you not have you never heard of
Yeah.
fucking Black
Black
Sabbath?
Sabbath.
Right.
Especially as a musician.
Yeah, that to me, yeah, he heard Ozzy because I guess he heard Ozzy do like they were in the same fucking festival or something. But yeah, it said you know he had to listen to the Black Sabbath stuff to learn to play it because he never heard Black Sabbath before.
I think Randy
Fuck that,
wrote.
man.
Yeah, Randy talked about that too, actually, where he wasn't like a big Sabbath fan, so he didn't know a lot of it.
Yeah, he was more into classical shit, you know, and the stuff, I think.
Guys, there is an amazing thing with Dana Strum on YouTube where he talks about introducing Ozzy to Randy Rhoads.
Yeah.
You guys should listen, watch that sometime.
Yeah, I need to, man. Because, like, dude, Jimmy, Eddie Van Halen, and Randy, dude.
Oh, man,
those are my
101
three
proof,
guitars,
nice.
man.
Yes.
Phil deep in his heroin days
All
at that
right.
point.
Sarah, hell yeah, dude.
The
Fuck yeah.
studio cuts on that are really cool too. I Can't
Yeah.
Hide and was it Where I Come From? Those are both really cool. I think those are both on that album.
They are.
I wonder what inspired them to do some studio songs and put it on a live album.
I wonder if it may be Kiss Alive.
Yeah. Dude, I feel bad. You guys got I should have looked up my CDs and held up the covers and shit. I feel bad.
Come on, Trent, are you even fucking trying?
Slacking off there, dude.
I've got more Saxon albums that I showed you that didn't show up on my list to show people.
I know, right? I feel shitty, dude. But I got to pee real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. David, what do you have for your number 3, sir?
My number 3 is another live album I've been listening to for a very long time. And like so many others, it's kind of like a greatest hits for its time. And it's an amazing album. And I went with Priest Live. It was
Oh, wow.
For a live tour, you know, the Turbo Tour in '86.
Priest live.
Yep. Yep. And it's got
That's a good
amazing
one.
tracks. And I didn't really pick a specific version. And there's different shows from that tour that are really good to mention too, such as the 2001 remaster. Excuse me, has different, cuts
Yeah.
on versus the original, and then the live album that comes with Turbo 30.
Oh, that show's so good.
It is, and it sounds amazing off of Turbo 30 as well. So all those are album mentioned. So I'll probably just go with the original version, just because.
Was it Rock You Around the World? Was that on the original version?
I don't think that one was. There was one
Okay.
other one I can't remember offhand that was not, but it may be that one.
Because I think the version I have has that track.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
so I must have one of the remasters then.
The remaster has the silver border around it.
I bet that's what I've got.
The original does not.
Okay. Because I think I've got I think it's on CD. I've got then like the remastered version of Unleashed in the East, which has like 3 extra tracks.
Yes. Yeah, that would be the remaster.
Which to me, that's definitely the version you should get because it has Delivering the Goods on it.
It does, and they sound more like basic, more like a live show, whereas the older ones are a little more quieter. But they're definitely they're different edits too, so they're both worth having. They're both excellent. You know, they're both definitely worth listening to, for sure. But yeah, Priest Live is my number 3. It's classic. You can't beat it.
No, it's definitely a strong one there.
Yeah, it's hard
Ooh.
to put number 3.
That is a fucking awesome live album, Richard. You are
Richard,
correct.
I almost went with AC/DC No Bull from the Ballbreaker tour.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I think the versions of Ball Breaker, and especially Hail Caesar. Holy shit, dude!
Oh,
Hail
man.
Caesar from No Bull. The band just sounds amazing, and they sound huge. And then, of course, the video you got fucking Brian Johnson coming out in the fucking wrecking ball, dude. It's awesome.
Hell yeah. Logan, what do you have, sir, for number 3?
All right, for number 3, this one's kind of an obvious one. I mean, it's from a band we all know and love, and it's a legendary live album from 1985. It's Iron Maiden Live After Death.
Nice, good call.
I mean, I know Bruce's voice was all but shot by that point in the tour, but he still sounds great, and the band sounds great. So,
For sure, man.
Hail Caesar's great.
Isn't it weird that Bruce is growing his hair back? And to me,
I know.
to me, it's kind of like when Rob Halford grew his hair. It just doesn't look right now, even though throughout
He
the
looks
years
better than
had-
Rob did on the Turbo Tour, man. Dude, Rob's hair on that is fucking. It freaks me out, dude.
What he needs to do is he needs to just bring back the bangs too, if he's going to do it.
Yeah, and the leathers, man. He has to get those
Uh-huh.
leather pants
The
back
leathers.
on. Oh yes, yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I almost pulled the trigger on that box in Walmart one day, but I didn't. I regret it.
I
I
found
didn't because it's not one of my favorites. I just don't like it enough to. I've got the vinyl of it, and the artwork is amazing.
Mhm.
See, I can't agree, man. To me, Halford. When I think of Halford, I still would think of the like buzz hair with the blonde buzz cut that he had.
Oh, man.
And the bald Halford's cool too, but the mullet Halford. Oh my fucking
What about
god,
when we-
dude!
What about when we get to ram it down and he starts growing the stash with
Yes.
the
Stash Halford is where it's at, dude. Well, right now he's got that fucking he's got that big white beard. He's starting to look like Gandalf, dude.
Oh, it's so awesome.
I hope he keeps it for the tour.
getting ready for this.
He looks great, dude.
I think Trent's getting ready for a little round and round action,
I
man.
was
I
gonna.
know, dude.
We gotta check, make sure Bobby Blotter's okay, boys.
I know for sure.
If you want to talk great mullets or underrated mullets, not on the Live After Death tour, but Adrian Smith around the time of Made in England.
Yes,
Oh man,
from somewhere in time through the Seventh Son era, it's just
and it's oily and it's thin.
It's
oh,
awesome.
dude,
Can y'all hear me good?
Textbook.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I don't know
what do you
happened,
got?
man? I don't know what. I think I didn't put my screen off or some shit. And
What you got, Joe, for number 3?
Number 3, I'm gonna go. I'll just do this one because we've been talking about him. I'm gonna go Halford live.
oh yeah.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
And I know it's like with Priest, man. It's more like Unleashed in the studio. Everybody knows this. This album is like that too. With Halbert's solo stuff. There's a song on here, "Light Comes Out of Black," that they didn't do live, but they added noise to make it sound live. There's some studio tracks on here, "Prisoner of Your Eyes," which is a leftover from, I can't remember the Priest album. There's some studio cuts. There's some Priest covers. There's a fucking, I think it's on this one. On one of the versions, there's a Scorpions cover on here. They do Blackout,
wow.
Nice.
which is
Wow.
crazy. But
Sure.
he does most of the Halford solo album, Resurrection, and it sounds fucking vicious on here. The
Yeah.
fight songs he does on here are absolutely ripping. I could go without Life in Black, replace it with Immortal Sin, but
Yeah,
oh my god,
Love
dude!
Immortal
Resurrection, Made in Hell, Into the Pit, Nailed to the Gun. He does Stained Class on here.
Yes, he does.
oh whoa.
And
Sweet.
it gets me so fucking pumped. Just do the intro where he's like, "Are you ready for some screaming heavy metal?" All these fucking Chilean dudes are going wild, and he's like, "Do you want some Judas Priest?" And the people go fucking crazy. And then he
Yeah.
goes, "This Stained Class," and nobody was expecting that shit. They figured
Yeah,
it'd be,
I wouldn't. Hell
breaking the
yeah,
law or something. It was like, holy Christ,
It's
and it's
nice.
so good.
Yeah.
So
what did David
you-
and Logan have? What was y'all's number 4?
Priest Live and Live After Death.
Was that
Yeah.
Logan was Live After Death?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
So
please.
I failed to mention when Topo re-released Origin of the Feces, they actually did a cover of Paranoid. It was a studio cover.
Yeah.
It's a really fun. I guess the record company didn't like the original cover with the asshole with the turd coming out. I don't know why, but you know.
Those guys are so fucked up. I love them, man.
Yeah. So my number, what we're at 3. My number 3 is actually a newer album. It's from 2017. It is Ghost with
Nice.
Ceremony and Devotion.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. Damn, I forgot all
Dude,
about that, dude.
Guys,
That's a really good-
if you're a Ghost fan, this fucking album it's a fucking awesome.
Which
Yeah.
tour was that recorded on?
So
Warrior or whatever.
yeah, because I mean you
And Zombie Queen.
yeah.
Is that a Wolfsbane album with? Is that with Blaze?
Blaze?
I bet it is.
James, is that with Blaze? Did they have albums without Blaze? Because I mean, I only know them with Blaze. Did they have the? Well, actually, I think I remember hearing someone else did come in and sung for them. I remember seeing that on Blabbermouth at one point. All right, guys, we're going to change the order this up a little bit. Dave, you will be next with number 2.
Number 2. All right, so my number 2 is a band by it's a band called Megadeth.
Yeah.
And, it was a very early influential album for me to get into Megadeth, and that would be Rude Awakening. Rude Awakening, it's an amazing
Excellent.
song on it. I mean, you know, they do Kill the King, which is one of my favorite Megadeth songs.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Dave Mustaine solos is a song, 1,000 Times Goodbye. He plays that very well in that track. It's almost
I
like
think the live version is better than the studio version.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What year was that from, Dave? You said?
2002, I think.
Okay, yeah.
But
Sweet.
right around there's Around the World Needs a Hero tour. So it was
Yeah.
that lineup.
Yeah, that's awesome,
Great
dude.
record. You know, obviously, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's got a DVD with it. They played 2 separate shows at that venue, and they played identical shows, same set list, wore the same clothes and everything.
Yeah,
It was the best of both shows to make the.
I need to get more familiar with that. I love Megadeth, but
Yeah,
It's a great live album.
It is. Now, there's a couple tracks that didn't make it in the video or onto the CD. You could find some of those tracks on one of the remasters that came out in 2019 in the Digipacks is The Conjuring,
yeah,
which they played from that
Oh,
track.
cool! I didn't know that was.
Sweet.
You could also find it on a compilation album called Still Alive and Well. That song is also
Okay, yeah.
yeah, sick,
And also
dude.
Time Used the Man is another track that they played, which
Okay.
isn't on either
Good
the
pick, dude.
or the CD, and you can find that on Still Alive and Well.
Yeah, Mustang's another
Diary
one.
of a
my
Mad
favorite
Band is
guitars.
awesome.
Yes, it is.
I didn't even know Down had a live album. I fucking suck. I had no
Doug,
fucking
we
clue.
Yeah, I
watched
need
the
to check
DVD,
that
I
out,
think,
too.
one time over at
Damn,
Jay's
dude.
house when we all got like tits drunk and were shouting and screaming. And
Yeah, but so it was there's an album there too.
yeah, there's an
Kinda
album
like-
that goes with it.
Okay, yeah.
And
I love
actually-
Mad Band. I gotta check that out.
Speaking
dude.
of Down, they're doing a live stream on Friday, the 13th of August.
Oh,
And I bought a ticket for it, but I also bought the shirt because the shirt has a Jason Voorhees mask with the crown of thorns around it.
oh my god.
Oh,
that
Yeah, dude,
is
it's fucking
fucking-
sweet.
Can you still
Man.
get that?
I think you can. Yeah, I think it's just downnola.com.
Okay.
And I
Okay,
bought
I need
the
to look
version
into
that's got
that.
I
like
have to
the
order me
ticket,
one of those.
the shirt, and maybe like a sticker or something.
Oh man, fucking Pearl Jam, man. Fucking Pearl Jam. I fucking love Pearl Jam. I'm maybe the only one here that loves them.
I was
but
never a big Pearl Jam guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
me neither
fuck.
much. I mean, their
My
first
wife's
two
boss
are
is
like-
obsessed with them now.
I used to joke that I had 10 copies of 10, but I say joke because I think I had more like 20, 25 copies of it. But I mean, I had a lot of fucking copies of 10. I fucking love Pearl Jam.
especially back in the day when you had change out CDs out of a Discman or something. I mean, you just
Not only that, but you had the fucking Japanese version. You had the fucking the re-release. I mean, it's just like
yeah.
Then you had I had it on cassette. I had it on fucking vinyl. Then Versus came out, and I fucking had shit tons of Versus too. It was just like
Yeah.
yeah,
Those
early
were
Pearl
pretty
Jam.
cool. After that,
Yeah.
I kind of quit following them, but yeah, I like Versus too.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so Joe, what do you have, sir?
Number 2. Fuck it. I'll just go. This was number 1 up until like 10 minutes ago, and it still might be. And some people may say I'm a heretic for doing this, but it is Iron Maiden, but it is Rockin' Rio.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Nice.
All right.
It is Rockin' Rio.
That's a great show.
Oh my God, I think it's amazing. And yes, even at this point, they've always been guilty of constant repeated choruses and blah 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 blah. Brave New World was no exception. However, the intro into The Wicker Man, Ghost of the Navigator, Brave New World, Wrathchild, 2 Minutes to Midnight, the first 5 tracks, they are on fucking fire.
Mm-hmm.
And Nico's like Athleta sweatpants, like that Yoda mom would wear, are fucking righteous. The version of Sign of the Cross on here is the best version of Sign of the Cross.
Mm-hmm.
The Mercenary is really cool. Bruce does a cool intro to the Trooper, like quoting from the poem that it's based on.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
It's got the only live version of The Dream of Mirrors, which I've always really liked that song from
That's a good song, yeah.
the album. It's got
Yeah.
The Klansman, which I can kind of take or leave depending on my mood, but it is cool. The Fear of the Dark on here is great. It's got the cool harmonic at the beginning, and he does the ha 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 ha.
Fuck.
And
Yes.
Sanctuary. I think it's the last tour they played the song Sanctuary on. So I just, of all the Maiden live albums, and there are quite a few, and they're all pretty much worth checking out, but 100% for me, it is Rockin' Rio. This thing is a fucking beast.
So is
Hell
everybody
yeah,
here
fuck
seen
it.
Maiden but me, dude? Like, next time they come to States, I'm there. I don't care how far. Like, has anybody ever seen? I think all you guys except me have seen. them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yep.
So retro, a challenge for you. You guys know I'm not like I own one Man of War, and but I am willing in January. Whoa! Somebody had me on live there. In January, I am willing if retro will agree to this, and my cohorts here agree to this. I'll do a Man of War top 10.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
In loincloths, right?
Absolutely. Boys, we got to get oiled up and everything. We got to.
I'll oil
I like to listen to
I'll
their
oil the
albums,
guns
I'm not
here.
really-
No shaving.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
I will.
no
I
shaving.
will literally have to listen to each album multiple times because I fucking do that. I'll have to fucking listen to it multiple times.
Me too.
But it's all on you, retro. Get a hold of me, man. Let me know if you're willing to do it. I mean, on here live. Whoa, what's going on?
It's too much. It's too much testosterone. It can't handle it.
Yeah, it freaked the fucking
Too much
hell out.
testosterone.
I've watched one of those Manowar Hell on Stage things, and it was like the Metallica one. I love the performances, but there was so much fucking around in between that I was like, I'm bored with this. If you just trim the fat, just put the songs on there, like, boys, I'll go ahead and just let you know, Warriors of the World is on my list, and the Gods made heavy metal. It's over.
Queen's Rock, Operation Live.
That's a great live album.
Richard, it is a fucking mate. I had the fucking box set back.
Is
in
that the one with
day where
both of them?
Yeah, no. Live Crime was just Operation Mind Crime.
It
Okay.
was on the Empire tour, wasn't
That's
it?
a brilliant album. dude.
Yeah, I believe so.
Right.
It came with the VHS and the fucking CD. God damn, I wish I still had that. It did not make the list, but it could have fucking easily made the
Yeah.
list. What is going on, man? I fucking
I did-
Speaking
that-
of Operation Live Crime and Mind Crime, there's a bass channel I follow. It's a dude named Hetmar, Hettmar, and he's done a shitload of Sabbath covers. If you guys ever wanted to learn how to play some of Geezer or any of the other Sabbath era stuff on bass, that's the dude I'd recommend you go to. But beyond that, lately, every Sunday he's been posting a song from Operation Mindcrime where he plays along the bass part. He posts tabs you can get in PDF and stuff like that.
I love that.
That's
album
fucking
so
cool.
One of my
Yeah,
favorite
he's a
albums
great
ever.
player. He does a lot of Sabaton covers too.
Oh,
That's one
nice.
of my favorite albums.
Retro says he's doing it, so guys, it's going down. Hell yeah! And Richard, that's exactly why I hate cassettes, man, because you can do that shit. I remember back in the day, I believe it was Open Up and Say Ah. If you know, you know who does it. If you don't know, you don't know. But it did the same thing. I fucking played it so goddamn much, it fucking melted. I had to fucking throw that shit away.
Fuck her out.
I
Yeah.
had a Malice cassette tape that somebody obviously wore out before I had it because you couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
The License to Kill, which is awesome.
Yeah, I love that. I got that on CD. That shit's awesome, man.
But
All
I
right,
never had it before
Trent.
I wore it out.
What do you have, sir, for your number 2?
Number 2, I had to go with this because it's just like, to me, it's the definitive live album. It is Kiss Alive from 1975, Alive 1.
Alive 75, brother.
Yep, it's just like, dude, like I know they added to it some and took away, which they probably do with most live albums, but like
Yeah, who
it
cares?
still gives you that experience of being there. You can hear the explosions and like the version of 100,000 Years is fucking awesome. I actually like that better than the one on Kiss, the self-titled.
Yeah.
Black
I'm actually the
Diamond.
other way. I think the drum solo goes on too long. I
Yeah,
go
I
with
do
the
too.
studio
I do too,
version.
kind of. I'm not a big drum solo guy,
Well,
but just
I mean,
the energy of it and the shit that Ace does in it's awesome.
if
But yeah,
if
the
I'm gonna
drum solo-
watch, or if I'm gonna listen to the version of 100,000 Years with the drum solo, I want to like actually watch the video where Paul comes out and he's swinging the microphone and he's doing all of this shit.
yeah, dancing
Like,
and shit.
If I can't see it, I don't want to hear it.
There's never a boring moment with Kiss, man. Like that's the only bummer. Like,
like to get high?
yeah,
Oh god, his banter is amazing on that album.
yeah, dude, I love that shit. Yeah, Live is really like it's a fun album to listen to. I love it. My number 2 is Alive, dude.
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh.
Yeah, I love it too, man.
Yeah,
Really good. I remember I was 5 fucking years old. Oh, I kind of remember it, but I don't. But I have the fucking picture where my
Yeah.
fucking father took a picture of me with these big fucking
yeah.
80s
like 70s
fucking
headphones.
Dude, I could go into my because I had the vinyl and like when you open it up, like you see all the notes they wrote, and it was
Yeah.
like they were in their characters, and it was I'll just get lost in like, listening to it, and like I remember Paul saying something like I make love to you guys every night, and shit. It was crazy, man. Like, I was like 8 years old and shit. Like,
Hey, James put on there Ramones Loco Live. Good call.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah, man, that barely missed mine, man. The Ramones,
Dude, I was not lucky. Me and Trent were working fucking at a goddamn machine shop, fucking 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ramones was at Lollapalooza, was on Lollapalooza. We were like so wanting to go. Fucking Psychotica, Soundgarden. I mean, it would have been fucking amazing.
producer,
But we had to
Jamie
fucking
went.
work. Yeah, producer Jamie went. She was fucking there, man. I believe she met Pat Briggs from
Yeah,
Psychotic
she got the
too.
pics with Pat Briggs to prove
Mhm.
it. Yeah, dude.
Fucking Sponge was there. I mean,
Yeah.
oh goddamn! I envy
like to
you
see
guys
them,
on
too.
your getting to see Ramones. That's fucking amazing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Richard with Crowbar Live +1. Good call.
James is in the UK too.
Oh,
So
nice.
he's hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
James,
man.
what time is it?
Fucking
there?
A.
You're like way ahead of us.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
You
it's
should be
super late
asleep.
there, man. Like 2 a.m.
Yeah, what are you doing?
James,
Watching Metal
go.
Bros at 2 a.m.
Just know that I fucking envied you back in the fucking 80s with the Monsters of Rock and shit, having
Yeah.
that kind of festival.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Shit.
back in the day, we had no fucking festivals. It's just
Still
like,
don't.
yeah, not really. I mean, we had Ozfest.
Yeah.
Well,
We
yeah.
had
that was
Lollapalooza
cool.
and Ozfest. And that's
Monsters
pretty
of Rock,
much.
So that shit would have been awesome. And us.
Oh, it
Yeah,
says-
us.
He's just drinking.
Well, of course you are. You're in the UK, but like that doesn't answer the question.
Oh, okay. So, Logan, I know you are itching. You're just itching to get that
Oh,
number
yeah.
2 out of you.
All right, man. My number 2 is it's from 2005. I think it's the most recent. Yeah, it's the most recent one on my list. It's kind of an off the wall one, but this album kind of got me into this band, and I just love this album. It's Gwar live from Mount Fuji.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
It's got some
yeah,
of the
dude.
best odorous stage banter of all time. It's so good.
Yeah, dude.
And that was on the
Odorous,
War
man,
Party
I love
tour, I
him.
think.
Yes,
Mm.
and of course, it says live from Mount Fuji, but I think it's actually like in Pittsburgh or something like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
But he still refers to the audience as like "Hello, Japan," and it's
Oh, that could be the
I
heroin
still-
talking.
I still
yeah.
not forgiving Gwar. They fed our drummer into the worm, damn it.
Oh, that was funny, dude. That
Yeah.
was fucking great, dude.
Yeah, that was fun, dude.
Hey, Guara's got another live one coming out with the current lineup where they did
True.
all of Scumdogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
And the live video they did of Love Surgery is awesome. It sounds great.
You guys, if we ever did Gwar, you know what my top song would be. And it's off of Scum Dogs.
Damn it.
Yes, I do know what it is. I do know what it is.
Now we got to do a Gwar, top Gwar.
Yeah,
man.
I am not opposed to doing a Gwar.
I would love
am
it.
not
Totally
opposed to
love
that.
the Gwar, dude.
Good pick, Logan. I
Yeah, it
fucking
is a
love
good
Gwar. Yeah, fucking love it.
Fistful of teeth. And we're going to see Crowbar next year. They finally made
Yeah.
a date for the tour with Sepultura in March.
Oh, cool.
Finally.
In Atlanta? I've never seen Crowbar.
Yeah, this one's in Atlanta because we were
and they
supposed
fucking played Knoxville, and I fucking
Is
suck.
we
is
did the
Sacred
last
Reich-
Knoxville show.
Sacred
Crowbar's
Reich still on the bill?
Sacred Reich's still on the bill, yeah.
Nice.
I saw Sacred Right open up for Danzig and Gender Tortures, and then they also played a little club in Huntsville. You remember that, Trent? We went to
Yeah.
see them,
I
and when we
love
saw
Sacred Reich.
when we saw Sacred Right open up for Danzig, they fucking the power went out.
Yeah.
If Russ
It
is
went
watching, he'll remember that shit. Russ or Kevin, you guys remember that shit.
Do you think Danzig
Russ-
cut the juice because he was mad?
I don't know, man, but the fucking power
Yeah, I
shot and
remember
shit.
that happened
Yeah.
twice to me. When I seen Bile in Birmingham, that shit happened. It was like Snake River Conspiracy and Bile, and shit went out, the power went out.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, Crowbar is one of the heaviest bands I've seen live. Them
Yeah.
and Obituary are probably like the heaviest bands, I think.
I can't believe they've been here 2 or 3 times and I've missed them. Like at one time they were like down the street from me at the open chord, man.
Yeah,
I went to the Open
that's
Chord
when
show.
I kicked my ass. Fucking
Yeah.
sucks. So my number 2, to me it was the perfect set list because it's from the perfect fucking tour that there was no chance I was ever going to see it because I was living in Alabama and there was no fucking chance this band Iron Maiden was ever going to come to Alabama. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have an opportunity to see Iron Maiden until the Fear of the Dark tour.
Oh,
where
wow.
They came to Nashville, and then I didn't get to fucking do it because it got postponed and became a school night, and I think I've bitched about that in the past. But the perfect set list, and I got to see them do it. Made
right.
in England.
Is that the
Oh,
one that,
yeah,
Doug, you
dude.
went with when we went?
Yes. And guys, I mean, fucking Moonchild,
Yes.
I fucking love Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
It's my favorite.
Yes.
We played it
This
last
fuck-
week at our Rock and Metal Academy show.
God damn, I fucking love it, guys.
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus. Richard bringing up the Zeppelin live concert. The song remains the same. Oh, Jesus. Actually, Cinder Massacre, and he alerted me to this. Cinder Massacre did a fucking a video on that video. And you guys, I mean, You guys know me. You know my hatred towards fucking
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin. But oh wait, Danzig isn't going to make my list on live albums because god damn it, live album sucks, does it not? I mean, and I fucking love Danzig is in my top 5, and everybody fucking knows that. But Jesus, that live album and the EP was okay. Thrall Demon Sweat Live was okay, but I mean, honestly, the fucking studio tracks is what made that one.
Yeah, absolutely. The studio tracks are what make that one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes, dude. Second gig ever
wow.
Maiden. I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, damn. I gotta move to London, dude.
I mean, you got
that was
fucking
cool. Yeah,
Moonchild.
Doug, we went to that. My only complaint was they didn't play Killers because Killers is on Made in England, and that song is awesome. And I think they also played is Die With Your Boots On. I think is on that.
Yeah, it's on here.
And they switched that out on the tour that we saw them. But that was a tour with Megadeth opened, and they were touring behind Super Collider, which sucked. But they played Kingmaker, which was cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the time that we saw them. I think you saw them with me in Atlanta though too, right? That because
I saw them on 2 different legs of that tour.
Yeah. Because I mean, did they play? They had the same set list on both of those.
Yeah.
Because I know we went to both of those. So
because the one was basically like my bachelor party.
Yes,
We
that's
didn't really
true.
have a bachelor party, but it was like that was like 2 weeks or something before Caitlin and I got married, and we stayed at that hotel in Nashville that had the guitar-shaped pool.
Yes, I remember that. Man, thank you for inviting me to that. That was a fucking. I fucking
that
loved
was
it.
awesome.
Now that we're talking Megadeth, though, Megadeth really, I mean, they didn't sound great.
No, the sound can be kind of shitty sometimes.
Yeah, that was weird because
I actually saw Van Halen. Richard mentioned Van Halen. I saw Van Halen in the same arena, and the sound was shit. It was really a bummer.
Oh, see, fuck you, because you know I love Van Halen, and I never had the goddamn chance. Well, I guess I had the chance. I just never got to fucking see them.
I saw them in
I love
Cincy,
them
and it
with
was
Hagar
awesome.
and
I saw him on
Baby
the
Rock.
first date of a Different Kind of Truth tour. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't get to see him.
I didn't. It's never gonna happen either.
Nope, never.
Lisa B, we love you.
Lisa.
Megadeth and Aerosmith.
When was that?
That is fucking crazy. That is crazy. And that leads me to another subject we should bring up at some point. Weird combinations. Top 5 weird combinations of bands we've seen.
Ooh.
Just like that. That is a very strange.
Yeah.
I would have loved it. I saw Aerosmith on the Pump tour, and I cannot remember. I can't remember who fucking opened up for him. I do remember I got my first kiss from a girl.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Van Halen show that I was talking about, Kool and the Gang. opened.
Kool and the
It was
Gang
so
opened.
weird.
Oh,
It was
Whoa.
weird.
dude. I love Kool and the Gang, man. I love those guys.
Yes. We were talking
saw
about
that
that
tour.
show earlier before you got on here, Retro. I think my first time to see Megadeth, I think was Joe's second time, maybe, but
Probably.
was with Machine Head, because you saw him with Heaven and Hell. Was that your
Yes.
first time?
Yeah, on the United
but-
Abominations tour.
Yeah. We saw him, though, open Suicide Silence and Machine Head open.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I was there. Megadeth. Yeah, Megadeth.
Oh,
They came to
wow.
Knoxville on the
Yeah,
Endgame tour.
Yeah, another odd one, man. Avatar and fucking Hellstorm.
Avatar rules, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
like
like. I'd
Avatar.
like to see Avatar.
Me too.
I would like.
They're good live, really good live.
What if Poppy and Avatar went on tour together? Now, that would be cool.
I think when they
Dave.
came here, it was Motionless and White was with them, and goddamn,
I would have loved to see that because I love Motionless and
I
White
do too,
too.
man. I like those guys.
All right, Dave, what is your drum roll number 1?
Well, my drum roll, and again, we got to remember that. Unfortunately, this has been a long week in the music world. So, one of my favorite musicians and probably my favorite drummer is Joey Jordison. And
Yeah.
it still hasn't really sunk in with me yet that he's gone. You know, it's just like wow. So my favorite live album is the second disc from Antennas to Hell, which is the audio from Slipknot's Download 2009 show.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I think
That's a
not
great
only
show.
his best performance, but I think it's some of the best sounding drums I have in my entire music collection, live and studio.
Yeah.
You know, the way his drums sound on that and his playing is just the way he puts his own little spin on each of the songs is just slightly different from studio, but he doesn't deviate too much. But it's an amazing record, and that's why I picked that one as my number one. I listen to
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
continuously.
Joey's gonna be missed, man. Totally.
Yeah, he will be. And fucking Slipknot has a fucking intense stage presence too.
It is. They
Oh,
go
yeah.
up there.
They do.
It's like, we're Slipknot. We're playing Slipknot. If you don't like it, you know, fuck you. You know.
They really
So,
are a good, intense
Yeah.
live band, dude. But
Yeah,
James
they're
says he
really
was
good
there
live.
for that show.
Oh shit, James was
Wow.
there.
Wow.
Wow.
That is
Which show?
fucking
Oh,
cool,
the one
James.
recorded?
The
Were you there
downloaded
for the Disaster
download festival.
show too. Disaster Pieces is a very good live show too,
Yes.
and the audio of that show is on the 10th anniversary edition of Iowa,
Iowa. Yeah.
and that's a really good record. That has that Joey drum solo with the pentagram drum spinning.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah, Tommy Lee style. Tommy Lee did something similar to that too,
Hmm.
which is where I think he got the idea. But Joey's is definitely better because Joey.
That
Oh,
meme.
James was there for that one too.
Wow,
For
That's
Disaster
awesome.
Piece. Wow.
wow.
I think In Flames opened for him for that show. That would have been a really good bill.
Yeah.
So what's crazy is that meme that's going around was Joey a really good drummer, and then they fucking show that like him playing. On
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck. Joe, are you ready to give me that number one, bro?
Yeah, might as well. I almost went with the sequel, but I didn't. I went with the original, and it's because there are a couple versions of songs on this live album that are better than the studio versions. Whereas on the sequel, I actually like the studio versions just as much as the live. Although the studio cuts on the second live album, it was a whole fucking thing, and I'm still going back and forth. But I'm going with Alive.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Second time it made the list.
So what I'm trying to get at is the songs from Dress to Kill, I think, are vastly better on Alive than they
I
are on
agree.
the album Dress to Kill.
The production on Dress to Kill wasn't the best in my opinion. I mean, yeah.
Man.
And so whereas like I like the production on Rock and Roll Over and Love Gun,
Yeah.
so I don't really think Alive 2 has better production. They're both really. Now the version of God of Thunder on Alive 2 is way better than the studio version
Yeah.
of God of Thunder, but
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going Alive 1. It's just fucking awesome, and Deuce is great. Strutter, Got to Choose is one of my favorite Kiss songs. Firehouse, I Can Take or Leave, but Nothing to Lose, Come On and Love Me, and Watching You, I think are all the best
Yeah.
versions are on here.
Come On and Love Me's awesome on there.
The version of Black Diamond on here is amazing.
It is.
The version of Cold Gin on here is amazing, and Paul's banter in the beginning is great about, who likes to take a taste of tequila.
Yeah.
He's talking to someone backstage. I heard y'all like vodka and orange juice.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, their biggest hit is the best version of it is on Alive as opposed to Dress to Kill. Like, nobody wants to hear the studio of Rock and Roll All Night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather hear
Well,
live
I
version.
mean, we fucking for sure, man.
And even,
For
Let Me
sure.
Go Rock and Roll, the version of Let Me Go Rock and Roll on here is awesome.
Yeah.
So, Alive 2 is equally as amazing, and then those studio cuts are fucking smoking, bro. But I'm so hoping that Ace breaks out Rocket Ride when we see him.
Oh, dude.
That would be
It'd be
sick.
so awesome.
Oh, so Richard says he saw House of Pain open up for Rage Against the Machine.
Yikes.
Whoa. That's fucking. That's as weird as Outlook Grim.
Yeah.
With what was that? What was that rap?
Oh yeah, like
band
the
we
rap
played
band.
with.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They had that one fucking song, man.
And they were
that-
throwing dollar bills all over the stage.
Yeah, that was fucking insane. And it also reminds me of back in the day, Sisters of Mercy went on tour with fucking. I think was it Sisters of Mercy, Warrior Soul, and Public Enemy.
Oh,
Or
wow.
I know it was Sisters of Mercy and Public Enemy, but it seemed like there was another band in that mix. But fucking,
Dude, that's
there's
awesome.
some
That's
weird
a
ass
free
shit.
yeah.
Hey, Doc and
Yeah.
Beast from the East is a great pick as well.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, that's
Doc
a
and
good one.
Beast from the East is like that's that was one of my first CDs. I mean, Doc and Beast from the East and fucking Power Slave, Maiden, man.
I bet that would have made Bob's list if we could get Bob to do a stream with us.
Are you serious? Rage opened for House of Pain.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Some Sisters of Mercy still playing. That's
Nice.
fucking crazy. That's crazy. I would love to see Sisters of Mercy, man.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
would
cool.
fucking love it, man. Andrew, I mean, the Gothic God, but you call him Goth, he'll probably be fucking mad at you, probably. I don't know. All right, so Trent, drum roll for your number one.
Peter Chris on the drums.
Number one, I gotta go with my boy Logan, Iron Maiden, Live After Death, man.
Nice.
Oh yes,
Dude, that shit sounds so good. I can put headphones on with that and just get lost in it, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
beginning to end. That's why I had to pick it for number one. I get lost in the shit, you know. Takes me to a different
Yeah.
place. I mean, I know it's some people may say it's overproduced, but I think it's got a great sound, man. You know, and I don't know if
The
they did
video
any
is
punch
great.
ins. I'm sure they did, you know. But what was you saying, Joe?
The video is great, and I've always loved the song Power Slave.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
But when
yeah.
Eddie comes out as the mummy and he's like throwing his bandages all over the place,
shit, yeah, dude.
hell yeah, dude! I feel like the Ultimate Warrior. I feel like I just got fucking like star power in Mario, and I'm just speed running the level.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
Bert-
man, I just get lost in that shit, man. It's great. I had to go. I had a live, and I was like, nah, I gotta put Live After Death.
Yeah.
man.
Oh, that Overkill album is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all on some short lists for me, man. They were really on the short list.
Yeah,
But-
that's a
Yeah, I
great
had a
live
bunch
album.
of
Actually,
I made myself only choose one Maiden, and I had to choose the Maiden with my fucking set list I
Yeah.
love. And I
can't
loved
wait
it
to do the
before I
Maiden.
saw them with that set list because that was the perfect, like the VHS, when I had the fucking VHS of fucking Maiden 88.
yeah,
it was
there.
Made in England 88.
I can't
almost
wait to
went with
do
the
all
Slayer
the Maiden
album.
top, man.
but not Decade of Aggression. There is a live album that came with the soundtrack to the Apocalypse collection.
Yeah.
And it was like live in like 2002. It was like one of the first tours when Dave came back.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a cool set list. They do. There's not a whole lot of deep cuts because Slayer never really did a whole lot of that, but they did At Dawn They Sleep, and it just has a cool sound to it, and I like that one.
On the
I may be wrong. I don't think they have an official live
yeah, they had a
album. with
They do.
bootleg that they put out, or
They
something
do?
like the record company put it out. They didn't. It wasn't an official release in the
Because I thought
70s.
that was a lot
Yeah,
of
there's
the
the one
reason-
called Live at Last, which is
Yeah,
like
live
a,
at last.
but then
Yeah.
there is the reunion album.
The
from
reunion,
1999,
yeah.
Okay,
There's that
yeah,
one.
yeah, that's right.
which is
right.
really good.
Yeah, that is. And they played the song that they never even fucking recorded a studio. There was
They did two studio
Psycho
tracks
Man.
and Selling My Soul,
Okay, yeah.
both of which are really good. And Past Lives was released in like 2001 or 2, and that was like a compilation of different live performances
Okay.
Yeah.
and a bunch of
So-
shit that Ozzy probably only did on those tours.
So I thought, I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought Speak of the Devil was a cash in because
Yeah.
they did not have an official live album from
yeah,
Ozzy
that's
era.
how-
Like,
Yeah,
but
they
I
didn't-
guess, yeah. You had the Dio one, which was what, Live Evil?
Live Evil.
Yeah, Live Evil.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I'll
a
tell you what
good
though.
one, too.
If we're being honest, I mean, the reunion album is really good, but and I know I'm a shill for this era of Black Sabbath. The Tony Martin Cross Purposes live is fucking righteous.
Mm-hmm.
That
Whoa.
dude does not get enough love, and every album he sang on is awesome. And hey, Retro,
Oh,
my boy Eric is he's in the same boat with you. I was telling him we were going to do like a Maiden list, and he said a lot of the Paul Di'Anno stuff would be on his Maiden list because he's a big Paul Di'Anno fan. So.
dude, I would love if Eric would join us somewhere.
I know.
God damn.
That'd be cool.
I would
fun.
love that. I love Eric. I mean, I've not seen Eric since King Diamond 2019.
Yeah, Eric's
God,
cool.
that was the
That
last
fucking-
time we heard a new King Diamond song. God.
That's true too.
Let's not get started on that. We'll get too mad.
Yeah.
I almost put the live King Diamond album because it is really it's
It is
He does
amazing.
get some shit
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that, dude.
But I'm so mad
on
at King
mine,
Diamond,
too.
I wasn't going to reward him with being on my list.
He gets upset about the new album.
My
I
lame
can't
ass
talk about
reason.
it.
My lame ass reason for not to actually make my top 5 because I fucking love it.
Yeah.
But I don't actually own the CD. I only have it on Blu-ray. David has the CD, and I ripped it from him.
It's
But
amazing.
I was going to say it next too.
Yeah.
It sounds so good, but I will not reward the King until I get new music.
Yeah.
In fact,
He'll
I may
eventually
take that shit down. I'm gonna.
Oh man, so that's rough because we love some Diamond, but he's gonna
Dude.
take that shit down.
Dude, it's like, come on, King. None of us are getting any younger here, man. You know?
I don't want comic books, King. I want
Yeah.
music.
How about Heaven and Hell live at Radio City?
Yes, it's awesome.
That one didn't make the list, but it's
That
definitely-
one is really good. Well, hell, Richard put Motorhead, No Sleep Till Hammersmith, which they just released like an
okay.
expanded version of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, dude, my uncle had fucking that on vinyl, dude. We would go down to the basement and he would play that shit for me, and that actually is where I fell in love with Motorhead. So
I don't
yeah.
like a lot of Motorhead live albums. Sometimes I feel like they actually play the songs too fast. But obviously that one's a classic. And then there was one from the Inferno tour that was really good called Better Motorhead Than Dead. Like, that was a good one. Dude, Tear is an amazing album.
Yes, it is, man. I finally got that on CD the other day.
Oh my God, the Lawmaker and Heaven in Black.
Now if I could only get fucking Headless Children, god damn it, somebody sell that shit to McKay's fast.
Oh, Headless Cross is amazing, dude.
Mhm.
Show the
God
harlot,
damn
show
it.
me your leg.
True, but the motherfucker needs to put out this fucking album, Retro. They
Yeah.
have to, man.
It's
He
true.
can't do
He
wrong
can do no
right
wrong.
now.
The problem is he's not doing anything. That's the problem.
Wait, speaking of putting out comic books, so Steve Niles has wrote a comic
See you,
for
James.
Dio.
Really?
So, James, thanks for coming and hanging out, man. Thank
See
you.
buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that the
thank you.
comic on the Holy Diver?
Yes, fucking Steve Niles. I'm a comic geek. I love fucking Steve Niles. Steve Niles is one of the best horror comic writers there is.
Yeah.
If you've seen 30 Days of Night and you
Oh,
love
yeah.
it, thanks Steve Niles for that because it was adapted from his comic book. But he fucking wrote a fucking Dio Holy Diver comic.
That's crazy.
That's fucking cool.
Well, you know,
That is
Scott
awesome,
Ian
dude.
did
I'd
a
get
Judge
that.
Dredd comic for the upcoming Among the Living.
I saw that.
They showed some pictures of it on the Anthrax live stream that they did a couple weeks ago, which was really cool.
So Logan.
I can't listen to that Motorhead one. I haven't listened to Clean Your Clock. I won't do it.
Logan, it is time, sir. Are you ready to give
Yes.
your number one? Oh my! What is it?
All right. Well, first I'm going to do a couple honorable mentions. I'm going to
Okay.
do Rob Zombie with Zombie Live.
Oh yeah!
It rules.
I
It
completely
rules.
forgot about that one, man.
So
God
good.
Damn it!
And then Slipknot 9.0 Live.
I knew you would put it
Yes.
on there.
Yeah, I mean, it just missed the list, but I mean, yeah, I had to mention it. And then the one from this year, there's one, the album from this year that I wanted to put on, but I've just not had a lot of time with it. Is the Lindemann Live in Moscow. It's a really good live album.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good. You guys should check it out if you're into
Okay.
that stuff. But anyway,
Yeah,
So,
that's Rammstein vocalist and
Peter's.
the Pain guy or Hypocrisy.
Peter
Taggart.
I honestly didn't know they had a live album.
It's
out.
really good.
That's fucking
But,
cool. I need to
oh,
check
yeah.
that out.
But anyway, my number one is from one of my favorite bands. I mean, it's a Kiss live album, but at any given time, I can kind of flip flop which Kiss live album is my favorite. It could be One Day Alive, Alive 2, Alive 3, 4, and so forth. But it's not any of those today. My number one today is the MTV Unplugged.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh
Yes.
God, yes.
It's the one I've been listening to.
Love that.
I've been listening to that so much lately. It's so
great.
good.
Fucking
And it-
Logan, thank you, man. That's that.
Yeah,
You
it's a
know,
badass album.
It brings songs like, say, like Coming Home, that's like on Hotter Than Hell. It's just like, it's not bad, but it's not great either. And it just completely gives new life to that song. And Going Blind and Plaster Caster and so forth. It's just so
I
good.
fucking still love
Yeah.
you on that is fucking beautiful.
There's
Yeah.
a version that wasn't on the original release, but it's on one of the box sets of Got to Choose, and I love every version of that song, including the unplugged one.
Yeah, and of course the whole show isn't on this version, but on Kissology, I think they give the whole show.
Nice.
So it's really good.
We know Gene loves making money. I mean, he's told
money.
us that he loves it. Why the fuck have they are completely they missed Blu-ray so far? What the fuck? We don't have a Blu-ray of Kithology. Give us a 4K of Kithology. Give us fucking Ford. Then go back
Yeah,
and give
we
us
need to get on that shit.
something that gives us more 80s Kiss.
Absolutely.
We're still waiting on Kissology 4 because they've got 20 years to cover now.
Yeah.
I don't think we're ever going to get it. But
Well, that's like Iron Maiden doing their history of Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
Part 3
that's
came
true.
out when I was working at Oak Ridge. That was coming up on 10 years.
Mhm.
What the fuck, boys? Oh, and Richard, I agree. Elvis Aloha from Hawaii is awesome. You were not going to get any flame from me, bro.
I mean, to me, the comeback special was
Oh,
fucking
the comeback
amazing.
special is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Fucking love the comeback
Elvis is
special, man.
killer, dude.
Yeah. I can't think of a single Alice in Chains album I don't love. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
even
their
the new
albums I can't
vocalist
get
is
through,
good.
But I like
Yeah.
a lot of the songs.
yeah. What's his name? Duvall.
Duvall's
Mike
great.
Duvall, Joe Duvall, or
Robert?
something like that.
No, Robert Duvall's the actor.
Oh, Robert.
it's-
Yeah, okay.
William.
Damn, what's his first name?
I love it, dude. Yeah. Water is wet.
Yeah.
Gene loves money. I mean, it's true.
And I do
and
too,
he
but I just
fucking
won't make it like Gene.
he created the slogan OJ, and this
That's right.
motherfucker, you can't claim that because fucking Spider-Man was doing it before you. But he even admits Spider-Man does, that shit. All
Remember
right,
last
so
podcast we said Gene invented walking. Me and Joe was like he's gonna sue everybody. Like,
Oh yeah, Gene invented Bobby Blotzer.
oh, Richard. Oh no, sir. No, sir. No. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, Danzig's movie is coming out next month or something, isn't it?
Hey, yeah. I can't fucking wait.
That sounds like a train wreck, dude. I'm so pumped.
Dude.
I love Danzig train wreck movies.
Oh, Veronica's bad.
It's
What is good,
interesting. It's interesting. Eyeball titties.
Eyeball
Yeah,
titties.
bro.
Yeah.
The longest
Did
scene
you-
where I've seen a woman like touching her own titties, and it was like nothing from me at all because it's so not sexy at all.
Yeah, no, that is true, Joe. I mean,
It was the longest scene and with a lovely pair, and it was just like, how did you mess this up so fucking bad that there's nothing? I'm totally flaccid. Like nothing.
Yeah, it's so beautiful though, man. And she's such a good actress. That girl that played Bizette.
Oh, dude, a rainbow list would be great.
a rainbow list.
That would be. I'll hit you guys up with some Stone Cold.
All right, so for my number one, half the crowd knows I'm going to be picking this and that, and I'm pretty sure all you guys probably know where I'm going. But I got specifics here because actually, the versions on this live album, there are many songs. I can tell you I prefer this version to any studio version, any other live version. And we're fucking talking Kiss Alive 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is a good
and
album.
more specifically, I'm talking about the Japanese release, which
Yeah.
apparently Joe has stated is also in the box set. Because
Okay, that's the one
if
that
it
has Take It Off.
if it doesn't have Take It Off, like my original version didn't have fucking Take It Off.
Fuck it. Get rid of it.
No, Bray.
No.
No. Fucking Kiss Alive 3 with Take It Off.
Yes.
God damn. I mean, we're fucking talking about, it fucking starts off with Creatures of the fucking Night.
Yeah.
An amazing version. As Joe spoke earlier about Deuce,
Oh, it's a great
an
version.
amazing version. Fucking I Was Made for Loving You, the superb version.
With the double bass, dude.
Yes. I mean, this fucking album,
I
mean, it did. I just wanna. Yes. I just
He
Yeah.
says it, and then he's like, whoops.
Good pick,
I mean,
dude.
it's not the first time it's been picked, because Dave picked it for his
Yeah.
Number 5.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's a
amazing.
good album. man.
And I believe Kiss made all of our lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan?
Yeah.
And,
So we had
and
Unplugged, Alive 3, Alive.
Yeah.
Those are
Yep.
3. He had.
Yep.
Nobody picked Alive.
And I
3.
almost went Alive too, but
Yeah.
I gave the edge to Alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Logan, Unplugged. Me and David, Alive 3, and Trent and Joe, Alive. So
Yep.
obviously
Logan had
Kiss
Iron
is in the
Maiden, Alive
blood
After
here,
Death,
fellas.
It's in the blood.
Yep. Kiss Alive 2 was awesome. I loved
Yes.
it, but
Yeah.
nothing on Kiss Alive 3.
Yeah, Alive 3.
I mean,
shit, dude.
Jesus, so good.
Yeah.
So good. So you think they'll do a live album of the last tour?
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
not
just
sure.
have Paul's vocals from Alive 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll lip sync it, dude. Or-
I watched when they did the show. Was it in India? Where was the
Dubai,
show?
yeah, India. It was
There's Dubai.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, where I enjoyed it, I don't know. I don't think they're ever for me. I mean, obviously, I'm speaking for me. They're never gonna top fucking Kiss Alive 3.
Live,
live album.
They really are getting, no pun intended, toward the end of the road, man. I mean, they're
Oh, yeah.
getting,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
So they've officially done what, 4 live albums?
Yeah, because I think they're calling the Millennium Concert Alive 4. Or this, it's on here. It's called Disc 4, Kiss Alive, the Millennium Concert 2000.
And then there's Alive 35.
Yeah, about
Um,
They
35.
also had Kiss Symphony.
I
Yeah.
thought Alive was Alive 4 was the Symphony.
Alive 4 is the symphony.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I think there's 6 Kiss Alives. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% on that. And that's not counting like the MTV Unplugged and
Yeah.
the what's the other one that they did that's got like it's You Wanted the Best or something like that. It's got
Yeah,
like
there's
room
also
service.
You got the best.
There's also
Yeah,
Animal
yeah.
Live.
Yeah,
See, if that shit doesn't come out on fucking Blu-ray, DVD, or 4K, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I rented that fucking VHS so much. I mean, I can watch it here on YouTube, but I don't want to fucking do that. I want the pristine version of that.
Kiss
But
Exposed.
have you
Yeah,
guys
Kiss
heard the Live Off the Soundboard in Tokyo that just came out 2001?
no.
It's with that short-lived lineup of Gene, Paul, Ace, and Eric Singer when he replaced Peter on the farewell tour for Australia and Japan. And it's got some tracks that they never play live. It's got they've got I Still Love You's on there and
Oh.
Talk to Me, which
Nice.
just hearing those two live, it's really cool.
How's it sound?
And it sounds really good. And the off the soundboard thing, it's going to become like a series because they're taking like all the like different live bootlegs from different time periods and putting them out officially. So I'm excited to see what else comes out from the off the soundboard series.
So that's is that available on CD?
Yeah, and vinyl, and it's on Spotify.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I'm sure Kiss has got some up their sleeve. I mean, it's Kiss, man. They're gonna put out.
Yeah.
But dude,
So
speaking of bootlegs,
is this?
Oh, go ahead, Doug. I'm sorry.
Is this off the soundboard all Kiss, or is it different bands?
It's going to be all Kiss, yeah.
Okay, because I know Pearl Jam did that where they released a lot of live albums because pretty much the whole tour they recorded, and I know Alice Cooper did the same thing because I remember Joe got the live album from Knoxville when Alice Cooper played.
Yeah.
Or the
little stick
MP3s.
thing.
Yeah.
Alice almost made my list with actually some of his more recent live stuff, or like the classic ones from the 70s. I don't think are the best live Alice albums.
Dude.
Return to the
Nightmare Returns is great.
Yeah, that's my favorite, but I don't have it on CD. And
Yeah. Trash is the World is good, but I think it was never. I think it was only released as a VHS and DVD.
Yeah. Was Return to My Nightmare on CD? Because I have it on
you could
DVD.
get a CD of that.
Okay, so
And then
I'll
there's actually a
myself for not getting
DVD
that.
CD combo of Alice live in Montreux 2005 on the Dirty Diamonds tour, which is really fun.
Yeah.
And I was just going to say, Anthrax, the Kings Among Scotland is awesome. And then Amon Amarth, The Pursuit of Vikings, 25 years.
Yeah.
From Summer Breeze. That thing is fucking righteous.
Yeah, I know. Dave and I was talking on Friday about Anthrax live.
I almost put Kings Among Scotland on my list.
Yeah.
That show they did from Chile is also a really good show as well.
Yeah, Island Years or Live 1, Live 2, or whatever they call it.
Albums. Yeah. They have the one with John Bush on it. I can't remember.
The Music of Mass Destruction.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I love Nirvana Unplugged, dude. That shit's awesome.
Richard, I love that one too. Oh,
he poured his fucking heart out. I mean, that was like Kurt. One of my buddies said that was Kurt Farewell. I agree with that. One of my friends said that.
I mean, where I love Nirvana's studio albums, Bleach, fucking Nevermind, and Euro, and the little collection with the Sliver songs. Insecticide. Yeah, Insecticide. Yeah. The fucking Nirvana Unplugged that's where it's at, man.
Yeah,
it's fucking amazing. Man. And apparently Retro Tech Toys agrees because that's his favorite as well.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam did the MTV Unplugged, which was fucking amazing, and Korn did the fucking MTV Unplugged. Yes, fucking amazing.
Pilot Spain.
Yep.
Dude, y'all want to hear? Like Logan was talking about bootleg albums. This was on my list, but it wasn't an official release. Like I think you can look it up maybe on YouTube or get a copy of it through bootleggers. But like the Rolling Stones live at Altamont, dude, that is a trip.
Oh, cool.
Like, you hear everything that happened there. It's like uncensored, uncut. Like, yeah, dude. It's sort of Hell's Angels was the bodyguard in '69.
Yeah, they fucking paid him in beer.
Everything went to hell.
Yeah.
The fights, dude. Like,
Mom and I are going to see the Stones again in October.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to see them.
Wow. I love to see them as well. I mean, where I'm not like a Stones, like I'm not a connoisseur. I don't know a lot about Stones, but some of their songs I fucking really love. Like,
I love the Stones too.
Ruby Tuesday and fucking Symphony for the Devil, Planet Black. I mean, fucking
Jumpin' Jack Flash, Painted Black.
Yes, I mean,
have you ever heard Motorhead's cover of Jumpin' Jack Flash?
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Black Dahlia Murder covers Painted Black.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
That's a pretty good cover.
Before on Hollowed, it was on like some EP.
Nice.
Yeah, they covered that song. It's pretty good.
Dude, I agree. And when Amy Lee comes out and does Freak on the Leash with them, I mean, it truly is, man. That's a fucking really, really good.
Dude.
So YouTube's a live show.
Oh wow,
Oh man, Rolling Stones with Muddy Waters.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I got
Hell
to check
yeah.
that out, dude.
That
yeah.
is, yeah.
I love, Muddy and all those guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I would do a corn list. I don't know if you guys would want to do that.
I mean, I would totally do a corn list.
I don't know how
I
many
could
corn
probably
fans
come
I've
up with one of songs that I used to like, and there's a couple that are still around. I think I still know what my number one would be.
got. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, fucking August through January is booked with
Pretty
an
much.
opening for November.
Yeah.
We got to figure out
Yeah,
November.
we've not figured out November.
Guar.
Yeah, even though Guar or the Glam.
Yeah.
I mean,
one of
I
those
would be
two.
up for
I'll be
doing.
fine with either.
Yeah.
Yeah, hair metal, glam, top 10. We don't have to specifically do a band. I mean, I
Yeah.
would be totally up for that.
Yeah. Okay.
We could
that
call
would
it
be like,
New Metal
mixing it
November.
up a little. You know, we could. Yeah.
Oh, Joe, say that again.
New Metal November.
New metal.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, Korn is
That- I
called
mean-
New Metal.
Got some Limp Bizkit and Papa Roach.
I mean, I could do a new metal November. I mean, I
Definitely.
would be up for
Yeah.
that.
All
I mean,
right.
I physically have a Spotify playlist that's called what did I call it? I miss my 20 or miss my 20s, y'all.
I don't miss that shit at all, but I can pick
I
a
mean-
few songs.
I mean, I you know, my 20s because I was 20 during the new metal thing, but
Tell you
Fuck
what,
it, I
if
say
we
let's
if
do
we
it,
want to
man.
do like new metal or Korn songs, I think I can do that. I don't know if I can do full albums.
no,
Okay,
new
song,
metal would be
yeah.
fun. That Joe, I think November is now new metal.
New
Well,
metal.
I mean,
Let's do
I am
songs,
about
though,
it.
man.
I am
Yeah.
about it.
You like
What's
me?
that?
Oh, I was
I
just
mean-
saying, do songs like like Joe said. I'll do it. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it, y'all.
I mean, it does.
'Cause there's
get
like
broad.
two Korn songs off the top of my head that I know would be on that list.
There's totally going to be a Cold Chamber song on my list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do
You
covers
have
count?
to- oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you do-
I mean, to me, they always count. I know you're kind of iffy on covers, but to me, they always count.
Because I may have to shock a monkey, bro. I may.
Dr. Monkey.
Because you also have a little
Mama
bit of
Monkey.
OZZY on that
Right.
one.
Absolutely, boys.
All right,
But now we're getting
man.
way ahead
So,
of ourselves. We got to focus
Yeah, well-
August.
Iron
Iron,
Maiden.
Iron fucking
Maiden.
Maiden.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
How many?
It's 15 for Maiden.
Yeah.
15 for Maiden.
We're gonna have to have 15 for them. Then.
Yeah, 15 for Maiden, and I know one that won't be making Joe's list.
The new one.
the new one. I loved it.
It's
But,
fine.
I mean,
Yeah, I did
The
too.
video's awesome.
Video's great.
I tell you what will make my list already, and everyone. I talk about it all the time, and I don't care how many people want to get mad at me. Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter is a classic, and
Yeah,
anyone who
it
disagrees can fuck off.
it is. It's fucking amazing.
It's amazing, and so is the Bruce Dickinson version that was on the Nightmare soundtrack.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Fuck yes.
Yeah, dude. That's
I think it was
fun.
on Edward the Great too, wasn't it? Like the Great
It is.
compilation. That was the first Iron Maiden I ever had. I picked it up at like a Walmart. When
I don't care what anybody says. That album is underrated. That song is amazing. It's on my list. I already made a preliminary list, and it's on there.
I'm working on that preliminary list. I've only made it to Peace of Mind so far.
Oh god, Peace of Mind is gonna fuck me up something terrible.
I've got
I know, it's just a great album.
I've got all the way through all the the original Bruce Dickinson albums and the Paul albums. The next one I've got to listen to is the X Factor. I know there's going to be at least one song from there on my list.
Yeah.
Mm.
I may cheat and do the version of the song from Rock and Rio.
Okay.
Hey, so guys, I'm gonna
Yes.
go ahead and tell you. Not only would Kaju wants us to do an hour ACDC, I'm sure Richard would like us to do
Oh,
an
I'd love to do an
AC/DC.
ACDC one.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll do that shit.
Yeah,
That'd be fun, dude. I love AC/DC, man.
but I agree. Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. ACDC could have totally done that.
Oh,
track.
absolutely, yeah. And it would have been
Here
great.
we go again.
Been drinking too
No.
much. No.
Boys, I may
don't
have
know.
to end my live stream early. I
No.
have to both get a beer and pee,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and I
we're
think I can
done.
switch the laundry out.
Yeah. So we're done. If Joe, if you want to tell anything you got going on, and then you can go ahead and shoot out and.
I guess. Well, now I'm back to school Monday. Going to see Obsessed in the Skull Monday here in Knoxville. Logan, his dad, and Eric and I are going to see Deicide Saturday the 7th in Atlanta.
Yeah, kick ass, dude.
I mean, every other Wednesday, Cutting Class Podcast. If you guys are
Yep.
interested, we just did an episode on competitive eating.
Fucking stand by me, baby.
My next episode is going to be about a history of dentistry.
Oh, sweet.
It was inspired by me getting my wisdom tooth out, so that'll be out in like 2 weeks.
Cool.
But that's it for me. So I mean, all you guys in the chat and people watching, I can't believe you would waste time listening to us talk about this. So that's really cool of you guys to do that. And I'll see you in August with an Iron Maiden list. Logan and I will probably be making a Deicide list.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Logan and I will probably make a Deicide list.
Oh yeah, I would be down for a Deicide list.
Yeah.
Drinking some Deicide coffee, Grumpy Glenn's breakfast blend.
You think they'll be selling it there?
I hope so. It was pretty good. And then I bought Eric the Devil's Dick hot sauce, the Deicide hot sauce.
Work on Eric to try to get him to jump on some of these with us, man.
What I'd probably have to do is have him come over, and he'd have to sit like here, and then I would sit here, and we'd just share the camera, because there's no way he would do it.
All right.
But as always, thanks to everybody watching, and then of course to the Metal Bros. Thank you guys. It's always fun to do this and
Thank
drink too
you,
much
Joe.
and shout.
We do that a little bit, but we're metal guys. So
Absolutely.
It's okay.
All right, guys. See
All
y'all later.
Yeah, see,
We-
All right. Peace.
Dave Slatanic, what do you got for us, sir?
Not a whole lot going on with me. I was just waiting for.
When's that channel gonna drop, man?
I don't know. I gotta get it going at some point in my life, but it'll come eventually. Or I got plenty of material for it. But
Yeah, because we got to see some fucking collection videos from you. Dude.
I know I got a lot of stuff.
Yes.
A lot of stuff.
people love those Dave collection videos. People fucking love them, dude.
Look at y'all. Y'all are peeking at my fucking NXS CD over here because I widened it. Trent, what do you got to yell at us with?
Lots of horror buddies coming up.
Yeah.
Double transmissions, Trick or Treat soundtrack.
Yep, we got the anniversary of the channel
yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
And he's going to do the Trick or Treat.
Yeah, Trick or Treat soundtrack for our anniversary. Gonna want to do the new Slaughter to Prevail album when it hits, drops next month. I think on August 12th or 13th.
13.
Probably the 13th. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, I would like to do that one, and possibly the new Annihilator. I still want to do that one too. When I get my setup and shit going, you know. And,
Dude, you are committed to that Manowar thing. I mean, dead serious. You are committed, man.
Yeah.
You are committed. Dude, yes. Michael Hutchins in this house is very loved. Yes.
Yeah, I like him
Fucking
too.
R.I.P., man.
I guess that's about it for me.
Cool. Logan, what you got? You got anything coming out?
I mean, yeah, I have a channel. I don't know when I'm going to post again. I said the last stream, I was like, yeah, I'm about to post a couple videos soon. And here we are a month later, and it's still not happening. I mean, we'll see. And then, like Joe said, I've got Deicide coming up next Saturday. I'm seeing them with Cataclysm and Internal Bleeding. And then I'm seeing Kiss the last weekend of August in Raleigh. I guess David Lee Roth still opening for him, so that'll be a good show.
So what's David Lee Roth's band consisting of?
It's just a bunch of hired guns. I don't know any other names.
I mean,
but
No
they
Steve
sound
honestly,
Vai or nobody like that.
He has hired some amazing people. When we look at Steve Vai, John Five, the dude from Mr. Big, wasn't he bassist for
Paul
David Lee
Gilbert.
Roth at one point?
Oh, no.
At one point? No, not Paul Gilbert. Billy.
Billy Sheehan.
Yeah. So yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool, man. Damn, I'd love to see Cataclysm, dude. I love them.
Me too.
Dead by Dawn.
Yeah, it's gonna rule.
Yes.
This will be my first time seeing Deicide, and they're one of my favorite death metal bands. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm so excited.
Especially if Glenn Ben's in a bad mood, it's a better show.
Yeah. Well, it's only the second show, of the tour, so he might actually be in a better mood.
And there will be better merch there. So
Yes,
Is it in
indeed.
Atlanta or?
It's at the Masquerade.
Oh,
It's
okay,
it's in hell, so it's very fitting.
Sweet, dude.
I've not been to the Masquerade since it moved, man. So you'll have to,
Yeah.
you'll have to
Oh,
let
it's
me know
nice
about
now,
that.
yeah.
This will be my first time going to a Masquerade show. So
Fuck, I don't
Yeah, I
think
like
I've been
the
to a
new-
Masquerade show since fucking either MSI or Faster Pussycat. I don't remember who played there last.
No,
But,
dude, you was with us when we went to see Gore Guts and Black Dahlia.
Oh
What,
shit,
you
that's right. Was that Masquerade? Yeah, it was. So okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Carcass, Gorguts, and Black Dahlia
Yeah.
was the last show I saw there. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't think
That
I
was
was
the new
Masquerade.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So what I have coming up is we got like Trent said, we got a bunch of horror buddies coming up. I've got a cherry pop dropping, or actually it just dropped last week in Wacky Lounge. Has challenged me to a new one that I'll be dropping soon. If you guys will go to his channel, you'll see what. If you can look at his comments, you'll see what I'm going to be doing there. Other than that, man, I just hope you guys stay metal, stay spooky, and obviously, thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all watching,
Yeah.
man. Y'all have a
All
good
right,
night.
man. Y'all stay safe.
Yeah.
Let's do that.